Welcome to what will be one of the few non-live videos that we do this year, and it's not live because I don't have time to drag all the live stream equipment out into the studio today. So, I wanted to make this quick little video to show off the terrain that we have made for IdicBeer 40K's Terrain Square Block competition, and that's coming right up. Welcome back, and it's great to have you here. So, before we get into this video, if this is your first time here, welcome, and here's what's up. If you want to improve your wargaming, make your tabletop battles more epic, and give your wargaming budget more power, then be sure to smash the subscribe button, ding the bell so that you're notified whenever we do stuff here on YouTube. So, today, like I said, we're showing off the terrain that we have made for the IdicBeer 40K's Terrain Square Block competition, and I've decided to go with a little bit of a twist on it, because for this year's competition, we had to make a piece of terrain that blocks line of sight. Pretty simple. So, I mean, I could have just painted up a couple of ziggurats and put those there, and, I mean, it would have been great. Only problem was I modeled and printed those well and truly before the competition starts, so I'm disqualifying them because I'm pretty sure that they should be disqualified. So instead, I thought, what if we took terrain that normally wouldn't be considered line of sight blocking in most cases? In this case, the individual pieces of terrain do actually block line of sight for very small miniatures, such as infantry, and combine them together to make something that blocks line of sight for most things. So, without further ado, let's throw the camera down and check out, well, the terrain that we have made, and I've just spent the last 6 hours painting up. Okay, so, receiver for my microphone aside, here is what I've set up, and this is the terrain. I've printed out 3 of these cargo crates, which at the time of publishing this video are available on the Terrain Vault, hashtag shameless self-plug, and these pieces of terrain actually block line of sight to most infantry. For example, here I've got some Inquisitors, I've got a Destroyer Lord, and, you know, a Grey Knight as well. I've got a Grey Knight Land Raider and a Nemesis Dread Knight. So, small things and big things just to see how well this piece of terrain blocks line of sight. And up there, on the ziggurat that we disqualified, is a monolith, which we have elevated up with the ziggurat, and we'll see, well, if it can see stuff on the other side of our cargo crates, which are looking a little bit chaotic. So let's start with the things that I think are going to have an easy pass. Let's take our Inquisitors and our Grandmaster and put them behind the crates and see how they do. Okay, so in the shadows of behind the cargo crates where there are no lights, we have our 3 Inquisitors set up. Let's go up behind the monolith and see if we can, well, see these infantry models. So here we are from behind the monolith, and as you can see, you can't see the infantry hiding behind the cargo crates. So that's fantastic. So that's 1 point towards blocking line of sight for these cargo crates. But I know what you're saying. That was way too easy. They're infantry. Of course they're not going to be seen from behind these huge cargo crates that a Terminator could walk out of. So, you know what? We're just going to take them and put them back, because they have, I mean, that was just way too easy. Let's bump it up just a little bit and take our Destroyer Lord and put him behind there. And let's see now if it can be seen from behind the monolith. And zooming in, again, you can't see him, not even slightly. So, again, passes with flying colors. Get him out of there. Pass without problem. So, let's bump it up a notch and get something a little bit bigger. How about this Land Raider? Land Raider is just coming in there, parking in behind there. Don't know why. Maybe there's some Necrons coming either side. probably can't because there's a whole bunch of lava there. But that's a moot point because this is not a test about how cool lava looks. It's about, can the monolith see our land raider? So the monolith cannot even slightly see the land raider from behind these cargo crates. Let's take the land raider aside and knock this challenge up a notch. Land raider passed with flying colors, blocked line of sight without a problem. So let's take our Nemesis Dread Knight, which is the second tallest model I own, because I haven't assembled my other models yet. Because I do have taller ones, I just haven't been bothered to assemble them. So let's put the Dread Knight behind there. And despite being elevated higher than a normal Dread Knight with this awesome base that it has, let's see if it can be seen by the monolith. Just like the previous missions, not a chance. Blocks line of sight for the Dread Knight. So it looks like if the Grey Knights were to land on this lava tomb world and Necrons were to show up with a monolith that was jacked up higher than normal, they'd be just fine. Line of sight would be blocked and they wouldn't be seen. So now, for a bit of an extra challenge, let's take the monolith and put it behind the cargo crates and see if other stuff can see it. Seems like a reasonable test to me. So, monolith is behind the cargo crates, and it's not looking good so far for the monolith hiding there. So what would happen if the roles were reversed and the Dread Knight was standing on top of the obelisk instead of the monolith? Well, let's find out. And this is where we need more cargo crates. Of course, as you can clearly see, the monolith is just sticking up over the top of the cargo crates, and it's spotted, and it's probably been blown up already because it does not have nearly the resilience that it used to have. So it's dead, and the cargo crates did not block line of sight to the monolith, unfortunately. Although this problem could be solved with more cargo crates. Unfortunately, as I only sculpted these the other week, and they take 30 hours each print, I only had time to do 3. So maybe in our next battle report, we will have 5 or 6 even. Yeah, 6 would make a nice stack, and the monolith will be able to hide behind them. But for today, it blocks line of sight to everything smaller than a monolith, which it's not actually that bad. The monolith is a pretty large model. So there we go. So there you go. That's the terrain that we made for the Terrain Square block competition, and it looks fantastic. So I'm just going to chuck up some still shots right here just so that you can have a look at the gloriousness of these 3D printed pieces of terrain, which are absolutely fantastic, and I thoroughly enjoyed painting them, even if it was a bit of a rushed paint job. Hashtag Null and Oil is literally talent in a pot. So let us know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure that you subscribe and ding the bell notification button so that you're notified whenever we post new stuff or go live or do stuff here on YouTube. And remember, if you want to improve your wargaming, make your tabletop battles more epic, and give your wargaming budget more power, yeah, like I said, make sure that you've done all those things that I just mentioned, and I got everything out of order. And we will see you all next time.